Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? This is Douglas Ford, your fearsome leader of the Predictable Cash Flow Mindset organization. Of course, we are part of the Smarter Than Money, the global community that's international all over the world. Folks, we are spreading to all four corners of the earth. And I want to welcome you, be the first one to personally welcome you to what we got going on here with this incredible project where we're talking about you and anyone involved, or like we like to say, who can fog up a mirror can do. Of course, if you're an organization or leaders of an organization, a foundation, a charity, a church, welcome, welcome, welcome. What I want to do is, real quick, I want to really emphasize and stress the real importance of the duplication of the two steps. The duplication of the two steps, folks, was designed for this to be something that can have a low barrier of entry combined with a low barrier of execution, to where it can allow anyone, okay, or any community or any group of folks that come together, whether if it's a coalition of nonprofits, a coalition of charities, a coalition of businesses, alumni, doesn't matter, individuals, and have cash flow come to as many hands humanly possible. Now, if you haven't done so, definitely want you to go to smarterthanmoney.com, okay, /vision. It's very important that you are in sync and that you're in knowledge of our vision, because that's where we're echoing all over the world, our vision and what we are about. And of course, on that smarterthanmoney.com website, we definitely want you to register a free account, go to new members orientation, so you can be acclimated and learn our system. To know it and then to be able to teach it and then to be able to duplicate it is so vitally important, especially as your community is continuously getting larger and larger and larger. You want to have this thing be systematically, okay, going to where anybody that can get involved just plug in and just ride this thing and go with this thing. Okay, that's how simple we want to put this. I'm creating this video as a means of a game plan. The game plan is simple. Let's get your 2 steps done within 3 to 5 days or less. Now, I'm a big component of money loves speed, okay? Please understand that. Money loves speed. And it really goes into overdrive and hyper speed, okay, when you're building this thing cat quick. And so, obviously, those that are doing this within 24 hours, okay, you're going to have some greater results than those that take 5 to 7 days to do this. We always say that the speed of the pack is determined by the speed of the leader, okay? And so the quicker you're looking to do something, the quicker that your team will be acclimating themselves to doing it with that same urgency and that same fervor. Here's another reason why, and I think it's the most important reason why, money loves speed, because there's this thing where when you are procrastinating to do a thing that you should have done, okay, when you first saw it, okay, it then starts to implement procrastination. I call procrastination is a suicide on a payment plan, okay? Procrastination is suicide, but on a payment plan. So we want to get you off that payment plan and have you to get in the game and do your execution of your 2 steps immediately, okay? Immediately. Now, I want to talk to you about the law of diminishing intent, okay? I want to share my screen because I think it's important that you understand why we like this thing to move cat quick, fast. I want to bring up the law of diminishing intent. I'm sharing my screen here. I bring up my search box here. Law, okay. Here we go. Law of diminishing intent. Okay, let me go with this graph, paraphrased. Time is now. Okay, let me bring this one up here. Okay. Oh, let me grab another one here. Bring this one up. Okay. Here's the law of diminishing intent. The longer you wait to do something you should do now, the greater the odds are you'll never actually do it, okay? Though that's the law of diminishing intent. And this is the law, folks, just like the law of gravity or the law of sowing and reaping or the law of numbers, okay? It is a law. And these laws, they cannot be violated. That when you are implementing these laws, okay, they can't be compromised. And so since they cannot be compromised, they're going to perform, okay, because it's a law. And so this is very, very critical. Now I want to show a graph here of this so you can understand it through looking at this graph, okay? Watch this. Are you seeing the graph? You see, this is the level of intention. This is when a person is first exposed to something. And then look, as time goes by, okay? So from 1 day to 2 days, the law of diminishing intention starts to wane, okay? And so the further and further it goes, see, even though we say within 3 to 5 days, okay, understanding that this law is working against you every single moment as time goes by. So that's why we want a person that when they're at their most excited, okay, to get in the game and go ahead and execute your 2 steps. But think about what's also happening in the literal sense. Cash flow is coming and generating for everyone, okay, based on how and what the 2 steps does. So when I hear a person start to pan out, well, what if this? Well, what if that? Understanding the law of diminishing intent is starting to wane. And so when you go ahead and execute right off the cuff, cat quick, I'm telling you, it's going to serve you more beneficial to go ahead and knock this out. Do what we call the income producing activity. The cash flow producing activity, okay, is doing it and getting it done as soon as you are humanly possible able to do it. I always say, why take 5 days to do something that you can do in 5 minutes? Okay. And again, we control this, we determine this. And so the law of diminishing intent, guys, okay, it's a real deal. Got it? So again, what are the 2 steps? I want to go over the 2 steps here. The 2 steps are simple. Okay. So everybody's doing 2 steps, 1 single time. Got it? 2 steps, 1 time. And we want you to do it within 3 to 5 days or less. Or less. Big emphasis on less. Okay? So, this is you here. And watch this. So I'm going to do this where it's 3 days. Okay? Where it's 3 days. So this is you. This is going to be your 3 friends or 3 others or 3 groups of others. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to share this from the 10X version primarily. So we know here, when your 3 friends do the exact same thing, so you're doing it within what? 3 days. Okay? You're going to receive 260. Got it? Of course, if that was the standard version, it's going to be 26. But now what's going to happen? Your 3 friends or 3 others, they're going to do the exact same thing. They're only doing it 1 time, 2 steps, 1 time. They're going to do it in 3 days. So that's going to be a total, respectively, of 6 in total. You did it in 3, they did it in 3. Are y'all seeing that? So that's 6. So then these groups of people, they're going to do it. Each of them are going to do it. The 2 steps that they're only required to do 1 time in 3 days for them. That's going to be respectively 9 days since you've been involved. So everyone is the you. Everyone is the you. Although it's unfolding, they're the you, your 3 friends, okay? How you guys looking at this video, you are representing the you. So, but what are you seeing? So 6 days when your friends did it, they received 260. Your money then went up to 380, right? That's 6 days in. Right? Then it moved forward again. They received 260. Your 3 went up to 380. Now it moves you up by your 9th day to $870. Okay. Now what's going to happen? Here's day 10, 11, 12. So by the 12th day here. Okay. Same thing. 260, 380, 870. Now you're moving to 2,490. That's your 12th day respectively, with everyone doing it 3 days. What's going to happen now? So look at this. This is 15 days respectively. So in everyone's respective 15 days, it's moving everybody else up, right? But now you're at $5,380. This is with everyone doing it 3 days. Okay? Again, now 18 days. Everything's same. Everyone's done it in 3 days. It moves you now to $17,910. That's 18 days, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? 18 days. Now, you know, my goal when a person gets started is within your first 18 to 36 days, your mortgage payment is covered. I believe for 99% of people, $17,000 is covering your mortgage payment. Again, this is albeit in the 10X version. Okay? Everyone just done 2 steps 1 time. You're at 2 steps when your money gets to 380. That's when 2 steps is done. Level 1 has 3, and your level 2 has 9. Okay? That's the 2 steps done. Everyone's doing this how many times? 1 time. So the 3 people that you're wanting to be a part of this cooperative, and you guys are getting the cash flow together, is those that are committed to say, oh, I can do it. I'm going to do it in 3 days, 3 to 5 days. Okay? Do what? The 2 steps. Not just get your 3, but your 3 having 3 as well. You don't have 3 until your 3 have their 3. So, but I want you to see this in everyone's respective 18 days at this point. Okay? Now we're going to day 21. This is everybody still doing it in 3 days. New people did it in 3 days. What's happening? Watch, money goes up to everybody. Okay? Now at this point, okay, your 3 are now at $17,910. Guys, 21 days. You didn't do any more. Nobody did any more but the 2 step. They did it in 3 days. Look, this is $41,370 here. That's $41,000, guys, in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. See, if we can stop playing and only involve those that can do the 2 steps. But seeing the big picture. Now understand something. As you're showing this game plan or this welcome video to your brand new folks, they can see the bigger picture. And guess what? Each of these people will be able to show results to show to people that are coming on board, setting up their digital toll booth, as we like to call it. But let's say, guys, we took this away from everyone doing it 3 days. Let's say if we remove the 3 and we did this, everyone did it in 48 hours. Okay? Now, I'm just showing you that we control this thing. You're looking for people that are serious about getting cash flow out of the way. 2 days here, 4 days here, 6 days here, 8 days here, 10 days here, 12 days here, 14 days. See, folks, we determine it. You know everyone's not waiting on money. You know everyone receives immediately. So whether you take 3 days or whatever, look, you're looking for some people that say, man, 41,000 in 14 days? Let's go. Oh, let's do it every 24 hours now. Because we got people doing this every 24 hours. Guys, there's no risk of any money. If you got to come together as a group of 4, I think it'd be well worth it. Every 24 hours, you bring in another 3, groups of 3 or individuals of 3. Okay? That says, okay, I'll do it every 24 hours. So that's 1 hour. Or that's 1 day, excuse me. That's 2 days. That's 3 days. That's 4 days. That's 5 days. That's 6 days. That's 7 days, ladies and gentlemen. 1 week. What everybody doing in 24 hours? 1 week, respectively. With everyone that doing the 2 steps and every 24 hours. These people here do it in 24 hours. The next group of people do it in 24 hours. The next group of people do it in 24 hours. We determine it. We drive the wheel. So guys, I'm gonna leave it at there. But guys, you determine it. We determine it. You know, the presentation being shared all week. We're closing out the month strong. This is the last full week of the month. And we're closing out strong, ladies and gentlemen, going into February. Folks' mortgages is paid off, baby. So let's go. We needed a meeting for your friends. Put this this game plan video in front of them, folks, and let's get busy with it. All right, this is D Ford. Hey, we just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing and also over the top. Take care. God bless.